This is the Electro Harmonix Nano Muff pedal, which is a reissue of the classic 1969 Muff overdrive pedal. It retails at $49 in America and £39 in Britain. It's a really simple pedal. There's just a volume control and not a lot of parameters, which makes it not the most versatile pedal. Some might argue that you don't really need a lot of versatility from an overdrive pedal. In terms of the casing, it feels really nice. There's no battery compartment, but there's a 9-volt power supply, standard DC. So it'll fit on your pedal board really easily. It feels sturdily built, probably an improvement on the older pedals, but the lack of parameters make it not quite up to their level. It's a fairly average overdrive pedal. I'd be hesitant to recommend it, as I think there are better overdrives available at this price, but it is not a bad pedal.
So we're testing the Electro Harmonix Nano Muff through a Casio keyboard, and I think it's going to sound horrendous. Yeah, sounds pretty horrendous. So now we're going to run a Nintendo Game Boy through an Electro Harmonix Nano Muff pedal. This is really useful in case you're playing like weddings or anything like that. Pretty romantic. So we're going to drop the Electro Harmonix Nano Muff from head height and see how durable it is. There's not a scratch on the Nano Muff. It's definitely survived. So it's made a really small dint below where the switch is, but it's definitely still usable.
Grimace. Oh, that was fatal.
So next we'll have a look at the Electro Harmonix Nano Muff and see what's gone wrong. This is really looking worse for wear. There's no output jack left on it at all. The power's sunk in, and there's no volume pot left. It's completely in pieces. It's a goner. It's dead.
Can we plug it in even? Why can't we plug it in?
No output jack.
Okay, I guess that's.
So it's clear that the potentiometer's snapped on the front of the pedal. So when you take the pedal apart, you can see on the underside of the PCB that the control for the potentiometer's completely fallen apart. It's 100 kiloohm potentiometer, so you can check the part number there. It's a B100K, so you could probably buy a new one for around $2 or £2, but it's not the easiest. It's not the easiest soldering job. You'd also almost definitely need a new enclosure for the pedal, as it's snapped in half in about 3 different places, and the jack input on the side has gone as well. So again, it's probably cheaper to replace the pedal rather than try and fix it, but it's not too poorly built, to be honest. A tip to keep pedals safe: if you use a power supply rather than batteries, make sure you've taken out all of the batteries from in your pedals, so you can avoid leakage and just avoid any unnecessary damage being done. So no goer.
Think any of the pedals are going to survive the 14-pound?
I think one of the pedals may survive the 14-pound hammer.